Hey everybody, Connor again, back with another family tree review. Today we're going to look at the Olga Beryl Evans side of the family. These are her two brothers. Hopefully these are the correct pictures. Like I said in the last video, these are all pictures that I sourced from other people's family trees that have the same names and everything. And just quick about Olga, I was able to find a picture of her that somebody else had posted, and I'm not sure if anyone had seen this before. So that was her picture, and this is the one that I have in the family photo album. Olga's parents were John Evans and Gertrude Ann Evans. John's father's name was David Evans. Mother's name was Mary Jane Carnes. He was one of, what is that? One of seven. And they are from Londonderry, Ireland, so in the Northern Ireland area. And the mother is from Peeblesshire, Scotland. Was where she was born, and she died in Northern Ireland. So if we go back to Gertrude here, let's look at her profile. In this picture, Gertrude is actually the baby, and this would be her brother and her parents. The caption here says, parents Charles Herbert Harvey Sr. and Elizabeth Ann Prudence Harvey Neehines, with children Charles Herbert Harvey and Gertrude Annie Harvey, the baby. So I'm fairly confident this is the correct people, because when you go to this person here, Dorothy Cully, she's the person that posted the picture, and she wrote here that her family tree, this tree was established in an endeavor to find her missing grandmother, Gertrude Annie Harvey, who left her grandfather with three little children. Her father was the eldest, and around 1907, 1908, the research so far has at least helped her find four second cousins, one of whom she has met. So, this is your cousin, and she lives in Sydney. Her name's Dorothy Cully, and if you ever make it onto this website, you can send her a message. So Gertrude was born in 1882. She died in 1963. She was one of seven. It has her being buried in Parramatta, New South Wales. There is a residence attached from 1930. That was in Kogarah, Barton, New South Wales, Australia. Her parents' names were Charles Harvey and Elizabeth Hines. Charles Hubert Harvey was born in Cornwall. So you can see these are some of the hints they give me when they try to find out who he is. And some of these don't really add up, but this one here does. Chaz Henry Harvey. Okay, Charles. Yeah, so his mother's name was Mary Ann Jeffrey. His father's name was Charles Henry Harvey. Here is a picture of his tombstone. He was born in Penzance, Cornwall, England, and he actually died in Mumbai, India. So in some, I'm assuming, British war campaign in India, he died. A lot of people have him in their family tree, at least 3 other people. There's photos of, he was a master mariner, I guess, and other information. Photos of his tombstone. His father was Alexander Harvey. I don't have any proof for this, but it says here 1782 in Paul, Cornwall, England. His father's name was also Alexander, born in 1756. His father's name was John Harvey. And this has all been put together through the artificial intelligence on the website, and they kind of just match names, and this say we think we found the match, and this is where they led me. This photo is obviously before photos were, this man was alive before photos were invented, so this is just a random photo somebody put. But they were from Paul, Cornwall, England. Now if we go back, we can make our way back to Charles. We can look at Elizabeth Ann Prudence Hines, and she would be my great grandmother. What's interesting about these photos is you can actually edit them and try to put some color on it, maybe give you a little better view. There you go. Let's save a copy of that. It's like she might have had red hair. So Elizabeth Ann Prudence Hines, her father was William Alexander Hines. He lived, he was born in 1818, died in 1903. He was born in Dublin, Ireland. He died in Sydney. I went through him a little bit. He ran an inn. Let me see if I can find it. He ran the Lanteric Arms in Gerringong. I guess he was the owner or quartermaster sergeant. He had a bunch of advertisements in newspapers long ago, and it's interesting to look at. Apparently, right after he sold the place, it caught fire and burnt down, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so he was married to a Sabina Huckins or Hookins. I don't have the parents for William Alexander Hines. His trail ends there. I could probably do more digging, like looking other people's family trees, for example, and somebody might have his parents' names. Looks like they don't. But anyways, yeah. So we have Sabina Huckins. She was from Kent, England, and there's actually they have her. She died in Australia, so she would have been one of the people that emigrated overseas. Yep. We have her father, James Huckins Sr., again born in Kent, England, in Woodchurch, Ashford Borough. And he also died in Australia, so he would have come with his kids, I'm assuming. Anyways, yeah, it kind of just keeps going, and I'm just trusting the process and the machine that it's giving me the right people. It's been pretty good so far. Looks like John Huckins was the father, born in 1759. That trail stops there. John Huckins was married to Elizabeth Crittenden, and we have she was born in Woodchurch, Kent, England. It looks here like they might have found her father. Just to show you what it looks like, it'll say, John, this is what it tells me. Do you think this is the right person? And then you kind of scroll through the records and see if the family names line up. I'll say yes for now, just to show you how the process works. But yeah, so that's how I built the family up. We'll look at Jonathan Crittenden. And it looks like this Jonathan Crittenden has a match for both parents. So you could just keep going on and on and on. Like I said, I don't know how confident you really are, or I am really with these, but apparently his father was born 1684 in Halden, Kent. And he died in 1760. And his mother was Susan Marshall, death around 1784. Let's just for fun, just accept it and see if it has another leg on the story. And nope, that trail ends there. So yeah, that's how it works. And kind of open it up real quick, just give you a view of it. Let's go, boom, boom. And that's where we're at. So just a quick Olga, her brothers, her parents. These are her mother's Gertrude Ann siblings. And then we have Elizabeth Hines and Charles Harvey. Oh wait, we can't forget about John Evans here. This is his family. And where are they from again? Oh yeah, Northern Ireland. So yeah, it kind of goes crazy. You can see how you can just sit here all day and research, because every single person has their own line going up, so you can kind of just keep going forever. But yeah, that's what I got for Olga Evans. Hopefully that clears some things up. Thanks for watching. Yeah, have a good one.